Right then, just finished up my morning clinic. I was planning to do a little post-session video and then do my morning clinic and then do this video. But obviously my session overran. As I say, still getting used to this morning training thing, but actually today's session was pretty good. I was just maintaining really on my push movements and stuff. Everything felt good though, like I had like a good connection to everything. So yeah, all in all, a win. One little L to take is I have got a bit of a pre-strain type situation going on with my right quad. It's looking like a rectus femoris type strain, feeling it mostly in the bottom of squat positions, but leg press today. I felt it a little bit on the single leg press that I did earlier in the week. I did 200 kilos each leg start of the week, which was a big PB, and it felt great in the moment, but on my back off set, I felt a little bit ropey, so I kind of left it there. Not feeling nothing on leg extension, which absolutely makes sense for rectus femoris. But on leg press again today, didn't feel anything up to about 300. But then I tried to get, I'm just being silly. Like I tried to get a PB again, tried to get 400, which I did for 2 reps. And then it was just like, yeah, no. I did for 1 rep actually. And it was like, yeah, no. So I left it there. But that's absolutely fine. As I said, I kind of want to try and lace in a bit of physio-y stuff into these videos. And it really is, a case of you're not superhuman. Like we're all human, no matter how much work you put into recovery, diet, sleep, the things that I kind of discussed in my last video. Like you can't out-sleep or out, calorie intake or out activity. I'm just chatting shit now. Just silly training mistakes, so looking for those early warning signs, kind of looking for something before it turns into something bigger is really important. One of my patients today, one of my good friends, actually back from Loughborough Uni, he was telling me that his pecs have got a bit of a thing going on at the moment. And he used an analogy of Play-Doh, and he said that it feels like Play-Doh, but when it's like nice fresh Play-Doh and it's kind of like supple and stretchy and stuff, but when it's that like old Play-Doh that's like kind of lost its suppleness a little bit. That's how it feels. And that's generally what like rectus femoris strains kind of feel like as well. So just going to back off a little bit. Sensible training decisions after like a strain, really. There's a protocol called Peace and Love, which is fully backed. There's a lot of good research on it as well, kind of throwing out the like ibuprofen and ice and stuff like that. But mostly, more than anything, like the main kind of principle of it is just to back off a little bit, let it just sort itself out, and then get back to it. You don't need massage, ice baths, Epsom salts, all of these things. Like you might get some very, very small percentile kind of negligible might not be the right word, but some small benefit from doing that. But it's mostly psychological. It's mostly placebo anyway. Ultimately, you cannot dispute natural history. You cannot dispute like just healing timelines. Let your body just do its thing. Let your body just recover. And if that means just taking a little step back for a minute, that's absolutely fine. So I've not spoken to coach about this yet, but I'm just going to physio myself for it. Reduce intensity on leg movements a little bit because it's quite intensity dependent. I could do the lighter weight with no discomfort, really heavy weight, a lot of discomfort. So just back off a little bit there, get the movement in, and then maybe do a couple of little rehabby bits for kind of rectus femoris strains. So kind of like right in the middle of the front of the thigh, even up into the front of the hip a little bit. One of my favorite things to do is reverse Nordics. They're really, really good. They work the rectus femoris a lot, or even doing some kind of like leg raise type movements as well, which are harder to progress. Like a reverse Nordic, you can progress that quite a lot. So probably get those thrown back in, make sure that keeping things ticking over, and not getting injured, because this prep, like the last thing I want is to get an injury, but I'm lucky that I've got a physio right here, so I can look after myself. Also, I have just remembered, I'm wearing my training t-shirt. Don't know if you even noticed, because I've got training videos on screen at some point, maybe. But I forgot my t-shirt, and I was going to wear my hoodie, my work hoodie, but I just got this Americano from Mackey's, and in classic Mackey's coffee fashion, I took my first sip of it and the lid wasn't on properly, so I've just got coffee all over it. So yeah, I'm a bit of a scrubber, I'm a bit of a minger, but it's all right. I've got underarm, I've got deodorant on, so we're okay. Yeah, morning clinic this morning was really good. Met a few people for the first time. I absolutely love working with you guys. This private physio situation is very, very, very different from NHS. There's a bit more, there's not necessarily more nuance to it, but I'm more able to work on rehabilitation and actually nailing exercises and working with people that have really high capacities anyway. It's a completely different challenge than NHS. And I mean, love both kind of positions. It's an absolutely sick job being a physio. Very, very glad that I found it. But yes, I've got some notes to write up, emails to send out to patients, rehab plans to write, and got one more patient this afternoon. And then probably got an evening of chilling. Might make fajita Fridays, might not. We'll see. But yes, I'll see you later on.